Welcome to your daily focus for January the 8th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I know I say that, but I want to make sure that I say it. So thank you, truly. Cut the cards here. Let's see what today's energy brings us. How to handle it, how to move forward with it. Look at that, the sun. Oh, it's all about us today, isn't it? It's about our dreams, our adventures, our opportunities, what we want to step into. So our voice may be very strong today. We have Mercury squaring Mars, and Mars just wants to go, go, go. And they're both fast forward, right? Mercury is out of its shadow period for the retrograde, so it is moving and moving quickly. It stays in Capricorn for a mere 20 days. So we have a lot to do in a very short period of time when it comes to learning and education and communication. Communication is huge right now for us because we have to get it out because the energy, it's a short window for us. It's all about us. It's all about our light. It's all about, and it's all about, a couple of you had this in your weekly, and what I really got was maybe it was just one. So it might have been your sun, your moon, or your rising, but the light comes from you, and somehow by going backwards and going into yourself a little bit today rather than going out there, because all the energy is telling us to go out, right? Mars is direct and in Aries, so it loves being in Aries, absolutely. And so it's the young, untamed warrior. That's what Mars is. We just want to break through everything and get to the goal and get to the victory and the celebration. Work hard, play hard. And Mercury wants to take its time and learn this and talk to this person and communicate in this way. Mercury will be crossing over Saturn by week's end. Going to talk to the boss. So there's a lot of energy asking us to go forward, but this card is asking us to really understand what we truly want and put our focus there. Maybe we see a problem area in our life, maybe some kind of disruption, or let's see what the cards say. The Lovers, yeah. There's friction today because the Lovers is in detriment. Now, the Lovers is still the Lovers card. It just doesn't like where it is. So it's about building your relationship stronger. It's about no, we're not embracing today like we want to. Let's see what the third card is. Look at that, the Star. Yeah. Seeing how you can make the impossible possible. The planets are making us feel maybe restless or impatient or hasty. We're not feeling like hugging each other and rejoicing with each other and realizing our true love, but it's rather cementing it. So seeing the true value in a relationship today is vitally important. The reasons why you associate with that person. To not get hung up on all the little details. push away reality a little bit if possible. Because we're not feeling that connection. We're not feeling the lover's connection. It's asking us to be very aware. And if there's arguments and discussions, because chances are there are, or if we're being hasty, if we're we could be jumping to conclusions, or we're too quick to argue when somebody says something to us today. But we also have the moon in Aquarius, which is allowing us to be wanting to be fair and wanting honesty about trying new and unique approaches to problems and going forward. So if we can tap into that moon energy a little bit more, we start to see where we can make the impossible possible in our life, where we can make it tangible, where we can make it real. So it is all about you and your light and seeing the way forward. But it might take holding back when you want to go forward, or holding back what you want to say and thinking it through, not readily agreeing or disagreeing to something. And people are going to respond that way to you today. So expect it. If you're trying to get your voice or your message out there, they're not going to hear it today because they're going to be in the same kind of energy as you. So it's not a beautiful day for the hugs or the communication, but we also see where the true problem areas are. So it might get a fire underneath us to see where a problem area is, where it could literally remove a roadblock, an anxiety, a fear, a way forward that you didn't know existed. Making the impossible possible. But I don't think the energy supports us all that much, so we have to be very conscious of it. Let's get our new deck, Nature's Whispers, out here. I just love the message. These cards are, I think, very beautiful. So, just my opinion. But I hope you agree. And we have Potential Gateway. So, making the impossible possible with the star card there. And then we have the Potential Gateway. Get it so you can see it. There we are. So we will look up 50 and not page 50. I keep doing that for some reason. And I open it right up to 50. So there's no other message for anybody today, I guess. A new course or route is coming into your awareness. It is time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. It's time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. As you finish one aspect of your life, begin thinking about what you would like to do next. This is a part of your life's journey. You are constantly shifting and developing. You may feel contentment, fulfillment, and pride because you've accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realize is evident that you are putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get the most out of what you desire. So you're seeing a way forward. You're seeing how it's doable. You're seeing where you can actually have tangible results. Whether it's health and well-being, or, this is the time to really state those commitments to yourself. Those New Year's resolutions, reaffirm them. Make a plan of how, strategy. We have the sun crossing over Pluto, so it is a lot about strategy. And if we have a good strategy, because that is our ultimate warrior, our inner warrior, Pluto. If we have strategy, if we have plans, Write something out on a piece of paper today. Understand that there is a potential gateway awaiting you. And then feel the pride and the joy and the excitement of the accomplishment, however small it is, that you got it on a piece of paper. I always look for a reason to celebrate. What better way to, finish off writing down that plan, those steps. And it might be a rough outline, but it's something. Maybe you'll add to it before, while you're in that Sun-Pluto transit in a couple of days. But we're probably already feeling that energy to an extent because it's not that far off. And find your voice, says the frog. Find your voice, sing, say no, express yourself. Sing your song, dance your dance, and tell your tale. Frog tells you it's time for you to find your voice. Say no. Saying no can be one of the most difficult words to speak. Yet Frog says that you have been putting too much pressure on yourself, allowing others to steal your time and exhaust your energy. You haven't vocalized your dissatisfaction with it. Instead, you have quieted your voice. By saying no, you begin making room for the things that you do want in your life. It isn't easy, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes and the more empowered you will feel. You may have been keeping frustrations inside of you, and they need to be spoken. It could be a friend has hurt you, a spouse who isn't listening to you, a boss or coworker who isn't respecting you. And I think those are all the kind of examples of energy that we will walk into today. It's time for you to vocalize your feelings in order to remove emotion. You may want to begin writing down what you want to say. Practice saying it out loud. Look yourself in the mirror and start saying it. Look at yourself in the mirror while you speak the words of truth. And can you see within your eyes how much this is damaging your soul and spirit? Healing will eventually come from Frog assisting you in finding your voice. So, I mean, what a beautiful thing. If you really, this is a time to find your voice and where you need to say no or where you need to have a discussion, in partnerships and relationships and perhaps group settings. It could just be an honest talk with yourself, too. And think about what you really, truly want to say. So take it backwards over the next couple of days and really think about what you want to say and how you want to say it and what you want the end result to be. And practice it in the mirror. So when that warrior does arrive and the sun touches the warrior, you're using the right tones, the right words, you feel it at a deeper level and you're sure of your words, you have a confidence. So it's beautiful. It's going to be much easier to say than do, though, today. Frog also reminds you to put on some music and sing. It can be in your home or car, but sing as loud as you can. Fun or sad, it doesn't matter. Just express yourself by singing. You automatically raise your vibration in song, even if it's a sad song. Your vibration changes. The creativity starts to flow in you. Your throat chakra may be blocked. Put your right hand on your throat and envision a blue light circling and swirling, healing the fears that surround you. Maybe you've always wanted to be on stage, a Broadway show, possibly a stand-up comedy act. Embrace Frog in helping you find the voice within. That you may be shaky right now, but you will turn steady and strong and more you practice your art. There are no restrictions and no limitations. So if you want that promotion, if you want that raise, this is a time to really stand back and really practice through what you want and some of the obstacles you may have and who you need to talk to. And then find your voice and stand up with a confidence to what you want in this world. Remember, Mercury is going to be talking to Saturn. So we want to have the confidence going forward. So this is a time to, and it's not going to be easy energy to walk through today. I'll be very honest with you. When you look at the sky, I don't think it's going to be any kind of pleasure cruise today. But you can find that boat ride still. You need to step back. You need to hold back a little bit. You need to understand what you want to say and the message you truly want to say. In every, the smallest of things can get so blown out of proportion today. We're hasty. We're jumping to conclusions. We are, forming opinions about something, or we're just arguing the point before we're listening to the whole thing. So it could be something very small. Until we meet again, back it up. Think it through. What do you want to say? Until we meet again, remember, I want to say, I do love you.